If you want a One Piece game on Roblox, you really have two options. Either you play Blox Fruits or the 1,000 other copies of the game that follow the exact same formula, or you play GPO. But how did we even get to this point? One Piece games before. One Piece games now. In this video, I'm gonna be going over some of the main popular One Piece games on Roblox and some of the new ones that you guys should be looking forward to.
I can persevere, go forward on my own. There's a bright and shining pure light coming through the darkness of the night. Now I can't help crying for my life. It is endless time that I live inside. Take a closer look as who you are.
Wagwan, people of today, it's me, ShiverAway, and the game you're seeing in the background right now is called One Piece. It's a pretty fun One Piece game that I used to play, and before I get into the new games, we're gonna go back to some of the most popular One Piece games that are currently out right now. I'm gonna tell you what I like about them, and what I don't, starting with... Okay, so here we go. Basically, yeah, now to be honest, you might notice I'm only level 7 in the game, and that's actually because my main account, when this game was still called blox piece, actually got banned permanently from Roblox, so yeah, I can't use that anymore. But I actually did play this game a decent amount simply because I didn't know any better, and it was a One Piece, and yeah, to be honest, now I only got to level, I think it was 175 on my main, which I know is still not even that high either, but still, I got that far, and it really was just the same thing over and over again. You wait for a devil fruit to come into the shop, and then you get that, and then you go to the next island. Like, you know, this game, like, there's no real ship combat, there's really nothing immersive. Like, it really does not even feel like One Piece, and I can't even say it's aesthetically pleasing either. The devil fruits definitely look cool in this game. Like, I always watch the new devil fruit showcases even if I don't play the game anymore, but yeah, okay, what the hell is this animation? Like come on. If you guys didn't know, the owners of this game themselves have publicly said that it is a cash grab and the game was only made for money, and yeah, that is pretty evidently clear. There's overall Blox Fruits, I don't really see this as a One Piece game. I see this as more of a simulator, grind simulator type game. Yes, I know about the bosses, I know about the new world secrets, so don't even comment,
oh, when you get to the next sea, it gets fun.
No, I know about all of that. I know about the dungeons. I have a friend who plays, and I was planning on making some videos on this game on his account, but the game was just so unbearable that I simply could not play at all. So I don't know, Blox Fruits, to me, this isn't really a fun game. If you like it, you probably just don't know any better, and you probably weren't around for the golden age of One Piece games on Roblox, so you probably don't know any better. But anyway, Blox Fruits, I really don't like it. I really think people need to stop copying this formula. This is not how you make a One Piece game. Now that said, okay, and now we have GPO, and I feel like I'm a lot more well suited to talk about this game. First of all, because I'm actually level 250. I think I stopped whenever the update was, that was the level cap. I think that was the Fishman Island one, and as you can see, I do got, you know, I got some boss drops, so I definitely did grind the game a bit. But the reason I stopped playing is it simply wasn't fun anymore, and to explain why, I kind of have to start from the beginning. And I don't know, when GPO came out, this was revolutionary. Like it was actually really fun on the first day and all that, just playing and exploring and everything about the game was just really fun. And the biggest draw to the game for basically everyone is that the game looked nice. Like GPO, you can say it's bad, you can say it's a bandit beat or whatever you want, it is probably one of the best looking anime games on the platform. And then here comes the downfall. Because this game looks so nice, so aesthetically pleasing, it really blinded people from some of the most underlying issues of the game. So the game would release an update like every 3 months that consisted of 1 week of content at best. Bosses were just artificial difficulty, just had a bunch of health, and were not fun to grind at all. And then it was just the devil fruits. It was just, everything was just like so pay to win and boring, like just objectively boring. And then it got to a point where they said that they were going to release Arena. Okay, so Arena is coming, so everyone was really hyped for that because, you know, that'll be some PvP. They released Arena, cue the Vine boom. Yeah, that was the worst, I mean worst Arena I have seen in any game. Infinite combos up to hell. It was just really bad. Like, I'm talking so bad. Like, the PvP was so horrible. People infinite comboing you with Suke. Like how does that even happen? No, it was just not fun. It was just not balanced. And I was a warlord, okay? So when the Ethereal had his little official marines and all that, I was actually a warlord. We actually did raids, we did crew wars and all of that. But then eventually around the Fishman Island update, I was like, okay, let's be honest, this is the same thing reskin every single update. I don't care how good it looks, I'm just quitting the game because it's simply just not fun anymore. So objectively, I can't say GPO it is a horrible game. I definitely think it's a step above Blox Fruits, but let's be honest, this is not the greatest anime game to ever release on the platform like some people say. And yeah, it's just, in my opinion, you know what, I can't even say in my opinion. Objectively, there's so many systems that are just so bad. And please, for the love of God, guys, you need to understand it. Like, your updates can be as quality as you want, but if it doesn't have content, it's just bad. So on to the next one. Yeah, this game is literally just Blox Fruits. Okay, One Piece Legendary. Yeah, okay, I will admit I didn't play this game too much, but I did watch some videos on it. But what is most intriguing to me is that this game has really stood the test of time. Like, this game has been around since 2008. God damn. Now, I will say, because of that, it might not look the nicest, but I know this game has a lot of content. Like, it actually has, like, it's more than meets the eye. Like, I checked the Trello, they have lots of fruits, and these fruits are actually kind of hard to get. So I think this game actually centers around more adventure than anything else, and I think that is that's really cool. That's actually really cool that they have a system like that in their game. Now, you see, everything is just really basic, but you know, you actually got different ships and stuff. You know, it's not a bad game, I can't even say that, even if, like, you know, the UIs and everything is like really outdated. But this game is still one of the biggest on the platform, despite the fact that, you know, it is just super old. But either way, I think that this is a pretty fun game, and that if you want a One Piece game, then you should probably incorporate aspects like this where you actually have to go out, adventure, look for stuff, fight different NPCs, not just bandit beat. It's like, you know, getting hockey and all that is fight. And I think that you don't even need a devil fruit to PvP in this game, so that's another thing that's really cool. I think that everything should be viable. And with that, I think I'm actually going to end it for all of the current One Piece games, and now I'm gonna show you the ones that I think are actually promising and upcoming. So the first One Piece game I want to talk about that's new and upcoming is One Piece Redemption. But before I even say anything about the game, just know none of this is sponsored or anything. These are games that I actually think are really good and are actually going to come out and be fun to play. Like, I'm not going to show you any game that just has models as sneak peeks. No, nothing like that. These are actually games that you're just going to have to take my word for it and look at the stuff that you see in the background and just believe me that these these are going to be really fun games. So One Piece Redemption, I actually tested this game years ago, way before I even had the prospect of having a YouTube channel, and basically this game was actually really fun. And the reason I say that this game will actually come out is because they had a full game. Like, they had the full game done, like devil fruit spawning system, ship combat, really cool missions. I'm telling you, it wasn't bandit beating. It was one mission I remember vividly is you had to take Nami to an island, and like you're getting shot at by like NPC ships or something. It was like really cool. But yeah, the game overall was like just really nice back then. But I think the reason that they didn't actually release it is I think the main issue was the game lagged like balls. But apart from that, it was literally the perfect One Piece game. As you can see, like, it had everything: ships, adventure, really cool PvP, tournaments. It had so many islands, and these islands had so much to do. And the thing I loved so much was every single fruit was viable, and it wasn't just a devil fruit spam simulator. They even had Okama Kempo in the game, and that was one of the coolest things ever. Like, it was just super cool. There was Fishman Karate, all that, lots of fighting styles. It was a really good One Piece game. So you're wondering, what's the state of it now? Well, what they're doing right now is basically they're revamping the game completely, making everything look a lot better and make sure it doesn't lag. They're completely reworking the combat system, which I already thought it was good, and it's actually pretty good right now. And I'll actually show you guys the test plays of that pretty soon. But before I do that, I'm gonna show you guys the gum fruit. So yeah, this is what they have been working on right now, and as you can see, it's really high quality. Like, you don't see much things like this anymore, and yeah, everything about it is just really nice, as you can see. And yeah, they just expect every fruit, every ability set, everything about the game to be comparable in quality, and I expect everything to be like this. Now, they haven't been showing us too much of the new game or too many sneak peeks in the Discord, but as I said, these guys already made a full game. They blew me away. I see no reason why their next game, or it's actually still the same game because it never really released, so I see no reason why it's not going to be just as good. Now, as I said, I can't get into the test plays. Maybe I'll show you guys that in a separate video, but I'll tell you, the combat is really nice right now. Like, it's actually really fun. Like, they got a bunch of different weapons. It's gonna be insane. Like, this is what I mean. Like, this, not only does this look good, it outsides the quality as well, unlike some games. So with that said, I'm gonna go to the next one. So the next One Piece game that I have here is actually not 100% confirmed, but let me explain. Basically, One Piece Final Chapter 2 was one of the best One Piece games. Some people even say it is the best back in the day, simply because this game, you felt like you were in One Piece. Like, it was so immersive, and there was so much to do. The progression was fun. You would take cargo, and you'd have to like ship it, like quite literally Bink Sake. You'd have to take that, ship it to other islands, or you could be a bounty hunter, you could be a marine, you could even be a revolutionary. Everything was viable. There was guns, swords, rokushiki. There was over 10 different fighting styles that you could use, and ship combat was amazing. People would have fleets and they just engage in the high seas. It was just super fun. Everything about it was great, and the devil fruits were really rare, and when you saw someone with the devil fruit, you know you were in for a fight. But they were actually decently balanced. Obviously the Logias, they gotta be busted, but everything was viable. If you had enough skill, you could piece up anyone. That's something I loved about the game. And it was just like little things, like if you turn on the hockey, your weapons change, your moves change slightly, and you could even train your hockey to make it stronger and to do different things. There was even boss battles, and another thing that was really cool about the game is that there was different weapons, and then there was also like these rarities to the weapons. So there was like legendary weapons and stuff. It was just everything about about the game was just super cool. This was like the definition of not a bandit beater. It was just amazing. I genuinely feel bad for anyone that didn't play it. Now, in the Discord of the people that actually made this game, they kind of went silent after the game stopped being updated until very recently. They actually made an announcement, or the owner made an announcement where he said that he is working on another project, and he hinted that it is gonna be a One Piece game. So if it is a One Piece game, imagine One Piece Final Chapter 2 but modern. That would literally be amazing. That would be something I will grind day in, day out, and I'm super excited for it. I really do hope it's a One Piece game, and I really think it will be, but if it's not, just because of what the studio has done in the past, I'm gonna be playing it no matter what it is. Now that said, I'm gonna get into the final game. And last but not least, we have Rell Peace. Now, Rell Peace was literally just announced like less than a week ago, so they don't have any sneak peeks or anything like that, and you can tell by the title it's made by the creators of Shindo Life. And the reason why I say that is important is because they are the single fastest devs on the entirety of Roblox. So basically they update super fast, they make really high quality stuff super fast, and that's why, you know, if they say they're making a game, needless to say, they're making the game. And that said, they've actually already made a One Piece game. Now I think this was around 2017. It was actually a pretty fun game, and they hadn't even watched One Piece at the time, which was pretty funny, but it was still a nice game. So my only problem with the game back then is that fruits were way too easy to get, as in like people were literally stacking piles of fruits sky high, of Logias no less, that completely ruined the double fruit economy. And also there was another thing, the combat was it was kind of iffy. Like people were one tapping with fruit moves. There was even glitches to literally become Blackbeard and get 2 fruits. But besides that, what I really liked, it was the bounty system, the respect system, and the ship combat. I like that ships actually mattered, and you could customize your ship fully, figurehead and all. Just really nice. And the map was huge. There was lots of different islands that you could go to, which just made it like really fun. Even the moves were really cool. Like, you know, you could destroy islands with Gura and all that. You could fly with Phoenix. It was just the passives and interactions with these fruits that just made them really fun, and just something that a game that I really like to play. And as I said, these are the same people that made Shindo Life, so you know that this game is actually gonna come out, and you know that it is gonna be some heat. So I'm definitely very excited for this one. And you know, I love Shindo. You know, I started my channel with Shindo, so I may be a little biased, but out of all the games that I've listed so far, this is the one that I am most excited for, and I really want to see it come out. Like, you guys should be really hyped for this one. Like, Rell Peace is probably going to be the biggest One Piece game on Roblox when it releases. I think it'll even surpass Blox Fruits in player counts. Obviously it's going to be a much better game than it, but yeah, in player count I definitely think it will surpass it. Okay guys, so that is going to be it for this video, and it was a longer one. So guys, definitely let me know what you think of the games that I just showed you. I imagine that most of them are probably new to you and you haven't heard of them, because I wasn't trying to hype up the ones that you guys have already heard of. I want to show kind of the new games, get them out there in the public eye, the ones that I actually think are good. But of course, these are just the ones that I know. So definitely let me know in the comments any of the games that you think are upcoming and you know they're actually good. Like, I'm not talking models and animations in the sneak peeks. I'm talking they have a good track record, or they have really good sneak peeks and the game actually looks nice. Go ahead, tell me about them, and I might even make a part 2 of this. And I might actually make this for different animes. I only talked about One Piece games, but there's lots of other games that are good that I know are coming out that I want to show you guys as well. So if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.